What's going on, guys? We'll get started in just a second. Hey, what's good? What's good, cool? And Snow, we did do the Rotom tool deck. I did a video on it a little while ago, but we haven't played it on stream, I don't think. But even if it's a deck we've done before, we can definitely play it again, because I don't know how long I'll be streaming for today. I'm just booting up the game. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today, but the goal of today is kind of just to play whatever. I have no real plans. I didn't entirely plan on streaming today, but I have a couple hours, so we're going to just kind of be like jumping around and stuff like that. If you want to submit a deck for me, you can leave it in the Discord in the labs channel, and then just tag me, but I'll be popping in and out of that, just so that way I can do some games. Yeah, so you can just send it on the Discord. I'll do Discord, and then there'll be a labs channel. You can just drop it in that, and you can either tag me in it or whatever the case may be, whatever is easiest. You don't need to tag me, because I'll like just kind of pop in for it. But if you want to tag me, you can. We got sent this Trio deck, so we'll start off with this. I'm just gonna update rarities because I'm not spending credits on all these every time. Random tool scrapper. Which one's in my deck? This one. Let's clear out the rarities here. If you could put them to all like base rarity, just to make it easier, I would greatly appreciate it. Just to make things a little bit easier. Why is the... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, just to make things a little bit faster, like a little bit smoother. But we do have a Trio mill deck to start. So we'll start off with this one. Who sent me this? Sorry, I just posted but didn't update the base rarity. Super sorry. No, it's all good. I mean, if you didn't post it, or like if you didn't include the base rarity or whatever, like it is what it is. It would just be preferable to do so. But thank you guys for dropping some decks in. We'll probably do like 2 or 3 games with each one. The 2 Wug Trio or me. Okay, cool. So we're starting off with Lone Star. Ethan's McCargo deck. Okay, cool. But yeah, we'll probably just be doing probably like 2 or 3 games with each deck. And then so our current record is just gonna be for the day as a whole. Normally I update it for each deck we're playing, but in this case I don't think that's like optimal to do, because then we'll just be resetting it constantly. All right, we're up against Dragapult, so we're gonna need a duck out for sure. This is definitely our worst matchup. What is this shenanigans? What's going on, Hungry? Yeah, we're just kind of playing anything. Send my deck in Discord. Yes. In the labs channel, you'll see people who posted decks. I'm just going to be grabbing them at random, so if I don't grab yours, no hard feelings or anything. I'm just going to like literally jump in the Discord and just start like grabbing different decks as we go along. And just trying to like, just like play random stuff. If there's a Ho-Oh deck in there, I'll play it. I assume that's why... I assume that's going to be part of the Macargo deck. But yeah, and then it'll be up to you guys if I'm using your deck. It'll be up to you if you want me to, like, make edits to it or, like, discuss, like, how to change it or, like, fix it or anything like that. That'll be really up to you guys. I don't want to, start, like, adjusting decks and all that kind of stuff if, you know, you like it the way it is. Alright, let's go Determination. We gotta start building here. Not optimal. I guess we'll take the duck. I'll place the Psyduck down and pass. Hey man, just wanted to let you know that the vlog tournament style video you made has been me and my daughter's favorite video you have made. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that was, I just listened to your recap video. The video made me nauseous. Yeah, the shaky cam was a little rough. I definitely need to figure out how to film that a little bit better and, like, figure out how I want to go about all that. That was a very impromptu decision. But it is something I want to start doing more because I actually, I really enjoyed doing the kind of commentary on it. But also I think it's really good to see, like, actual tournament play in comparison to, like, you guys get to see me play on live, or like on stream or whatever. And so, you know, there's only so much that I get to kind of show here. As where, like, in tournament play, like, the mentality's different, like, all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy you guys liked it. That's pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching that. What are my ways of retreating here that doesn't just give up a reversal energy? I don't think I have. Do I have any? I guess I'll throw this on. I don't remember the deck list, so I think I'm just kind of stuck here for now. I need to get into my stadium. But I also need to stadium bump them. Because if they get into Dragapult, I just lose, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the tournament recap. It was a little interesting, and it also took a lot longer to put out than I had intended. But yeah, it was pretty fun. Pretty cool thing to do. You have Balloon and Ignition for this situation. You also have Battle Cage. Okay, sick. Longer is good, so my girlfriend claims. Yeah, true. Alright, we got to get into Ignition and Air Balloon. Okay, that gets us that, so I think we're... The problem is that we need Air Balloon. Thanks for the shout out in that video. Hey, no problem. Congratulations on the play. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to PGS. My classes started back up. Gust Trap, Dusclops is a pretty good plan. You can also you can retreat with reversal. Yeah, I need I'm gonna retreat off, and then I'm going to trap Dusknoir. I think is going to be the play. The problem is that I can't reversal, or I can't, like, counter catch the Dusknoir until they take a knockout. I'm gonna have to play One Piece instead. Yeah, probably. My classes started back up, so I'm busy Wednesday nights. Something that would be cool if you showed your IRL deck explanation in the video. If you have the cards. Yeah, I could start doing that. Alright. Can we get ourselves into like a battle cage or something? Guess this isn't awful. I do have to just start milling here though. I can't just keep sitting around. But I also need to set up more wiglets. We'll use ignitions for now. Alright. We just kind of have to get started. Let's go for the undersea tunnel. Great start. Alright, that was emblematic. Yeah, dude, my coin flip luck is horrible. No, what does that make? 9 tails in a row or something? For added context, for those that don't know, me and Snow played in a locals pretty recently, and I lost our game because I flipped tails so many times in a row that I literally could not win the game. Alright, we get Itchy Pollen on the duck. This is so annoying. I don't want to Iono here. Hey, what's up, Jason? Alright, I think our other one is gonna just be for a Dreepy. I don't want to attach an energy to any of this. I think we just Iono, because if we can find Battle Cage that also works. All skill, true. Alright, we also find... Okay, we find an air balloon, but that doesn't actually help us, because we need ignition. I'll use the crushing hammer just to... Oh, right, I can't. I think I let the Psyduck go down here and then try to pick it back up on the next turn with just like a really big Iono play or something. I don't know what the best option here is. I guess we have to let this go down. They're probably going to knock out the Dracloak. Need to get Handheld Fan to help with this match. Is that in the deck? I mean, all I really need to do is get into Counter Catcher, Counter Catch Dusknoir, have Psyduck on bench. If they KO both of these, I can go Iono. You're joking. Actually, wait, this is good. Wait. Hold on. We're good. We grab this, Ignition. Evolve. Retreat. Bring this one in. Ignition. Let's recon. Counter catch. So I think their play is like they just don't want to attack here. Because they know that I'll activate my my reversal energies. Yo, are you serious? There's just no way, dude. That is 6 in a row. I mean, at this point, they'll still deck out before me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, they'll still deck out before me if this is the route that we're going to do, or they're just going to, like, Badoo pass over and over. They've already used 3 boss. But, like, are we serious? Building up the nastiest 500 damage Kang attack next time? Yo, real. TCG Live is against you? It always is. It always has been. Alright, there's an Iono. We lose out on some counter catchers, but honestly, that's fine with me. Yes, we find a handheld fan. We find a stadium. Where are our battle cages? Are they just not in the deck? Are they prized and we have to ticket our way out of here? Oh, alright, cool. Play one of these down. Hilda for this. Ignition. Recon. For this? I don't know. I mean, this is where, like, I guess I would want a boss. I guess we'll grab this, just in case. Undersea tunnel. Alright, we got one. That's something. Which Mega Pokemon are you most excited for the Ascended Heroes? Probably... Okay, so that's like a 2-part question. In terms of, like, actual playability, I'm not sure. But in terms of what I like the most, like what deck I'm the most excited to play, it's probably Feraligatr. I don't think it'll be very good. It doesn't really have a lot of support right now. But yeah, Feraligatr for sure is up there. Please finally attack into me, for the love of God. The GOAT is playing Wug today. I'm just playing random submitted decks, Chef. This is the one we're on. But wait, we're going to be able to pop off, potentially. Because my reversal energy is going to work. Ooh, that's true. I forgot about Mega Frostlask. I actually do like that card a lot. Alright, so we go reversal energy here. I think we Arven... because we have to pick the duck back up. Let's see, can we recon and end up on a stretcher? Because if we can recon and end up on a stretcher or a counter catch, we're really good. Ooh, we get another battle cage. Alright. We have to go stretcher here to get our duck back. And then we go handheld fan. Crushing hammer. Hey, what's up, Candy? I can Lana's Aid, but does that do anything for me? Like, it gets me duck back. Come on, man. Because I was going to say, Lana's Aid doesn't really do much for me. It would just get me duck back. Honestly, the Iono's fine. I need more cards. I might end up decking out before them at this rate, unironically. The Wug giveth and the Wug taketh. Yo, for real. Duck in the Wug trio line. True. Alright. We're fine. We move an energy. Move it to Latios. I guess that's true. I guess we do need a new Wug line anyway. Alright. Counter catch. Duskull. Versal Energy. Sacred Ash. I'm not sure what Chef's Discord is. Yeah, for Alligator's my fave, as well as, you know, a unique deck. It's just the design of the head shell. Yeah, I don't like the like head dorsal fin thing either. It actually really pisses me off. If it wasn't like that, it would be good though. All right, this is where we start to make progress, boys. Bang. This is crazy. I made a crazy Shuckle GX Frostlast deck. Oh, that's pretty cool. What is it? I'm guessing expanded. I'm not a big expanded guy. This is the longest game of my life, by the way. But they are stuck here. They're not. I don't think they have an out, right? I'm putting all my stocks into Mega Meganium personally. I think that card's gonna be so good. No, yeah, Mega Meganium it's like Mega Meganium's probably the best one. Classic Wug gameplay. We just need 5 more heads to win. Oh, if that's all we need, easy. Watch 3 right here. Got it. Ready? Easy. Heads, heads, heads. Told you, 3 right there. It's all confidence, baby. Easy. Got the dub. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Mega Meganium, super, super good, actually. Probably the best of all of the upcoming new Megas. It's the one that is the least interesting to me, though. I don't know if you... Wait. I don't know if it wants to run Mega Venusaur, though. Probably not. No, yeah, it probably doesn't. I feel like it's just Meganium with... I feel like in the Meganium deck, you only run one of them to, like, Mega Meganium. You only run one copy. Because you just run, like, it's just Meganium Ogerpon, and then you just, like, wait for their Mega, and then you just drop Meganium when they make something, like, big. Alright, we're doing one more Wug game. And then we'll jump to a different deck. And I gotta go and upload the... Or not upload, but, like, update the overlay. I forgot to pull it all up, so now I gotta do it. I'm a Hydrapple EX believer in Mega Venusaur. I think Meganium is just worse Hydrapple. No. It's not worse Hydrapple, though, because you already are running... because you're already running the Meganium line. Yeah. Because you're already running the Meganium line, it's, like, just better. Because it's just a 1 edition card rather than needing to run a whole line. Alright. Updated the overlay. We're in it. I guess. Yeah, where it's like, I feel like with Hydrapple, like, Hydrapple's fine, but it's so much to use. It's where you're better off just, like, letting it rock. But yeah, I like Mega Meganium. Mega Emboar is kind of boring. I don't really care that much about that. We saw Mega Chestnut, right? Am I wrong about that? I feel like I remember Mega Chestnut was like super cool. Do we have a list for when rotation comes out? No. Embor is also a beat stick, just worse. If I remember correctly. Embor sucks. I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember that being the case. I don't remember if we've seen a Chestnut card, but I do actually like its Mega Form a lot. But the Embor card, it sucks, if I remember correctly. Sick burn. They sobbed my bug trio. How could you? You monsters. Embor does suck. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I remember it being bad. Alright, so what exactly do we want here? I think we just want like handheld fan and a night stretcher so we can loop our Wug Trio. Yes, Buddy Poffin. Just get more of these, I think. Ooh, this is where base Shaman would be really good. I forgot we had it. I forgot we didn't have. We can't buddy for Shaman. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, hitting Crystal there is huge. I kind of forgot about Shaman, gonna be completely honest. That's why I grabbed the Night Stretcher, so that way I could just loop Wug Trio on the next turn. Not my best play. Big mill, though. Being able to hit double Hoot Hoot, Crystal, and an Ultra Ball is, like, pretty big there. And if they commit the main thing here, here's my other thought process. I know they want to go Torrential Pump, right? Whatever they KO is kind of inconsequential. Because I can just go Ignition, Night Stretcher, draw cards off this. And, like, they're not going to be able to do that again, especially after we just got rid of Crystal, so. We do need more, we do need our Wug Trio line back, though. But now we also get access to Reversal Energy, so, like, chillin'. Alright, let's get something good off this, though. We're so in. We're so back, boys. Ignition. And now with Crystal gone, they can't do that again. Now we just flip 3 heads here. Alright, we'll take 1. The other Hoot Hoot and double Nest Ball. Sick. Man, I'm gonna miss Terrazard and Pidgeotto once rotation. To me, Terrazard is the best Charizard they've ever printed. I don't know where I stand on that. I'm not a Charizard hater. But I don't know. I wouldn't know if it's the best Charizard ever printed. That would be the, I guess the stance I would have to figure out. But for what it's worth, I do think it was pretty good. It's also obviously been a very powerful deck. Are they just gonna attack me with Leafeon here? I was gonna say also how much. Yeah, so I guess they're just gonna go Leafeon here. But they have to power up Leafeon all the way. I just loop that, get another card. Fez is just on the bench so they can Mew. But I can just pull this up. Trap it. Wait, why did they not? Why did they not attack me? Could this not retreat for some reason? Oh, they have their own jamming tower. I completely didn't notice that. That's awesome. Their own jamming tower just got them stuck. That's awesome. All right, we flip tails. I guess it doesn't matter. All right, they need an energy anyway, so I'm just gonna pull this up for fun. That's so funny. Grab Lilies for next turn. I actually didn't even think about how good Lilies is in this deck. Because you're just never drawing prize cards, so you're just always +8. Big Mill again. Got rid of Flareon. The Briar doesn't matter. But Nest Ball, Flareon, pretty good. They got the Underdepths. Do they have an energy to retreat? They will now. That's so funny, man. They have to Noctowl essentially just to find a way to get this thing out of the active. We're just gonna counter catcher it back up. We have reversal energy, we can just throw that down. We can go neutralization zone. I don't think it really matters. What do they want a Night Stretcher for? Just what did they grab? And an Iono? Alright, so we are gonna just lose this hand. They go to 4. That actually kind of works out. Actually works out really well. I've seen a lot of Zards, they never printed such an effect. That's fair. Alright, so let's bring this up. Hey. Wug. Grab these. I guess I can just like put this Shaman down. It doesn't really matter because this will never actually do anything again though. We'll pull the Fez back up just because. And then we'll go Hilda. Grab this and this. We'll evolve. Put that in the right spot. Almost messed that up. We'll grab Determination. And I guess a Sacred Ash. Doesn't really matter. Undersea Tunnel. Flip 3 heads. Bang. Alright, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. We get Boss Toro and a bunch of energy, so that actually also goes pretty well for us. Alright, let's start looking in the Discord, figure out what we're going to play next. So, Mega Charizard list, that's pretty cool. Tengloo EX, interesting. Noah sent me a Smoliv list. Alright. Let's see. We can just go Undersea Tunnel here. They can't really do anything, so. Alright, we get one more. Shaman. Alright, we'll use Cole's Ethan's list. That'll be our next list. Alright, if we can flip to... Oh. Alright, we have to retreat here. Do we have another air balloon? We do. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna do the Ethan's list. Go, Undersea Tunnel, 2 heads. Alright, well, it's gonna take us one more turn. A 2-0 on the Wug, though? Kind of crazy. We're just going to go ahead and update that in advance, because we literally cannot lose from this point. They knocked out our Wug. Wug has always been meta. True. I'm going to take Wug to a challenge. Does Wug rotate? It does. Alright, I actually, unironically, do have to bring it to a challenge. Alright. Night Stretcher. Sacred Ash. Put these back in my deck. Crushing Hammer. Alright. We're just asserting dominance. Draw ourselves a full hand. We flipped so many tails this game that we have to actually unironically prep in case we just flip 3 tails here again. Not that it really matters, but like what if they have a way to reshuffle cards? Alright. We should. I really should. I should take my. I should build a Wug Trio deck and try to and take it to a challenge and get my games recorded. That would be pretty fun. It's not a bad idea. All right. Let's import the next deck. All right. We got an Ethan's Adventure. Let's actually look over the list really quickly. We have Pinsir to work with, 3 Marcargo, a Psyduck, Tatsugiri, 4 Lilies. We're playing Max Rod, 4 Adventure, 4 Ultra Ball, Town Store, and what is that, 9 Energy? Alright. I don't know what thing to use. Let's just do this one. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's rock. Feel free to make changes if you want to. We'll see. I don't know much about the deck. I've never really played this deck list. Or like this archetype. So I might not be able to make... like reasonable changes or suggestions. The only thing I'll say is, did we see a boss? I feel like I missed that. Do we want to go first or second here? Probably first, right? Because we're not playing an Arbin line, we're not playing like TM Evos, we're not really doing anything like that. We kind of just want to get Macargos in it and like set up so we can evolve, right? This hand kind of sucks. We have switch though. Actually, this isn't terrible because we can adventure for Ethan's Ho-Oh-Yex, right? On the next turn, so like we really just want to get Slugma. Because then on the next turn we can go like Macargo, Ho-Ho to Energy. Okay, we do have a boss. Okay, I mean, this isn't horrible. Yeah, I can attach return here. Pass. Yeah, so I think I go adventure here. On the upside too, this is my guess is that we're up against Guldango, so then I actually will end up in an okay scenario off the fact that I hit for weakness, so I don't actually even need to discard as many energy, which will be pretty good for me. How do I move them? I don't remember. I need the Slugma on the bench, right? Is that how that works? Because Ho-Ho just allows me to attach to any of the other ones. With 2 Ho-Ho and 2 Macargo, you attach 4 in 1 turn, retreat after you discard all the energy since Macargo without energy. Okay. Got it. I was like, I don't remember how to move the energy. I genuinely don't remember how Ho-Ho works. But that's how it works. It just attaches because it's an Ethan's Pokemon. It doesn't matter. Alright. Fez absorbs the Cosmic Beam, which is fine. We get another Nest Ball that's actually pretty useful, because I want this to be this. Yeah, it only attaches to the bench. So we have to keep that in mind. I have a switch available. I actually think I just let Psyduck die here, right? Because it never matters, and then I also get draw. Yeah, I think this is fine, right? And the next play is just me getting Slugmas set up. Am I playing this well? I feel like I'm playing this the best I can with the hand I have. I never really used the Ethan's Adventure, like the Ethan's deck. Also, am I wrong? But I don't remember Gold having these Pokemon as his, like, team in the manga. Pocket's pretty good. I'll believe you. Oh, dear God. Alright, so we just want double Slugma energy here, right? Because we just need to start, like, being prepared to loop attacks. And then, what is it? 2 energy here, because it's 70 for each. Knock this out, give up a 1-prizer. Oh, and Pocket's pretty good, though. Dude, I haven't touched Pocket in forever. There's a Mew that's actually not horrible for us. So we bring the other Slugma to the active, right? That's going to be our play. Because then we can go Adventure for just 1... Yeah, we just need double Macargo, 1 energy, right? And then we can start using Superior to get all these energies back. As long as we have 1 Macargo to keep in the active, 1 to loop, we're fine. I think that's right. Yeah, that should be fine. The thing about Pocket is that it doesn't break all the time. Actually fair. Can't argue with that. I was playing earlier, like this morning, and I was just like testing out Grimmsnarl, and it hit the point where like I was trying to Poffin out my Impidimps, and it like literally wouldn't let me. So I was like, all right, sick. The game just broke, so I kind of gave up on that. Superior Energy Retrieval. I guess they could go Boss onto Ho-Ho, and that kind of... Oh, actually, that doesn't really break my plan at all. Oh, what's up, Ruthless? How are you? Boss onto Fez would probably be worse here. Yeah, Boss onto Ho-Ho doesn't really matter. This isn't Claydol. It's not Claydol yet. We're just playing random submitted decks. Alright, goes to 3. So the play here is just Ho-Ho 2 energy then, right? Oh. Never mind. Perfect. Okay, wait. So we just go Macargo, energy. And then we don't need the Nest Ball for anything, right? Do I want the Nest Ball for anything? I feel like I'm fine getting rid of Mew. Just get 1 last energy out of the deck. And then I just set it up. 1. Just attach here. Retreat. Bring this in. I don't need to do anything else, so I can kind of just sit here. And then that'll be 280, right? Yep. Alright, sick. So now we take 2. We are on odd prizing, but they only have 1 Goldango left. I guess they could boss Fez here. So I guess we have to look for... I guess, like, if they go Gimme Ghoul here, we just try to dig for a, we just try to dig for Iono, right? I assume we have one in our deck, do we? I don't remember. If we don't, then we definitely need at least, like, 2 copies, or at least 1 copy. It's just too important not to have it all. Because otherwise, they take KO here. They turn this into Goldango, and then they just boss up Ho-Ho or Fez, and then we just lose. Yeah, and they place the Genesect that guarantees them Goldango here. So we just have to stop them from having boss. Okay, there's 2. The problem is that we only have Fez draw. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten rid of Mew, because theoretically, we could go Superior, get rid of 2, Ultra Ball, get rid of 2, attach 1, use Ho-Ho. That could end us up in a... And then we go Counter Catch onto the Fez, that burns another card. And then we Mew for 3. Yeah, I guess maybe getting rid of Mew there was good, because if it was just Goldango... I mean, they plus 2 rather than 3. Maybe it doesn't make that much of a difference. We're gonna find their Evo here no matter what. There's the boss. It's actually smart to boss here instead. Because, like, it costs more than KOing Macargo, but puts it where they don't need boss, they just need, like, superiors. Which I guess it would be, like, a little bit easier to come by. They use 2. Air Balloon. I don't have a way to draw. Is there anything that's gonna help us here? I think we just have to try to thin as much as possible before we do this. I don't need this, I don't need this. Just grab another one of these. Alright. Now we just hope. Sick. Alright. Guess I can just attach here. What do I not need? I don't need these anymore. So let me get the energy out of my deck. Or like out of my discard. Just so that way these are powered up. I think the play is that I want to power this up. Just so that way I can KO Fez if I have to. Go Iono here, put them to 1. I guess, was Countercatcher Fez better? Because the, plus 2, 3. Because they're guaranteed Goldango here, so plus 2, 3. I can't tell if it was better or worse. I don't think it made a difference. I have switch in hand, so I don't have to dump all the energy. There's boss superior. I guess getting rid of Fez was better, because this is +2 for... Yeah, because it's going to be 1, 2. This is 5. Well, he needs metal energy as well, right? And there's 2 in discard, so yeah, it comes down to if they hit superior or not. Oh wait, if they hit superior, they won't have the energy to use, or not the energy, they won't have the cards to discard, right? No, they would, because this is 2, and then they can Fez for 3. Yeah, I guess I should have countercatched Fez. There's the lunar cycle. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. There's the final metal energy. Oh, they had Lana's aid? We were so cooked. Never mind. Yeah, it didn't matter. Unfortunate. We did our best. What could have gone differently there? I'm not really sure what our better play would have been. Alright, let's update the overlay. Take our first L of the day and jump into a new one. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of like what we could have done differently. The ho-ho allegations can't be beat. No, I know. If this card is in the deck, it's just bad. I just cannot win if ho-ho is in the deck. My top 3 favorite decks. That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I mean, you did play against one of the best decks in the format. It's okay to lose. That's very true. But we can always look for how we could have played better. Top 3 favorite decks, though. Currently... Okay, so do you... What is this hand? Hey, welcome back, Dango. So do we just want to be going second? Is that the play? Oh, this is a 2 retreat cost mon. We can't even get out of the active. I think we're just cooked. If we're talking currently, I would say like Tank Kangaskhan is up there. Miraidon is a lot of fun. I really enjoy Miraidon. Yo, my opponent just has the nuts. Trying to think. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have put energy on this because I can just evolve it on the next turn and retreat. With most evolution decks, you want to go second. Yeah, in my head, I keep thinking I'm going to, like, be able to get a decent start and then start just evolving into Macargo. Because I want to get, like, ho-ho evolutions off. But the odds of getting a decent hand going first with this deck is, like, not super high. So I should probably be going second. I've been trying a deck with Lily's Clefairy, yes, with the Pearl. But it feels like it lacks something. Where do you feel like you're running into issues? Alright, I gotta retreat this first. This was a bad decision because I should have just evoed and then I would have had free retreat and I wouldn't have had to give up those energies. So, mistake on my part. Oh, dear God. I might just be cooked. think I have to do this. I have to go Mew here. My board is so bad. But I have to do this so that way when Tatsugiri gets knocked out, I at least have something I can do. Alright, and then I get a free retreater. As long as any of the 3 X's on my board don't get boss KO'd on this turn, I think I'm okay. If they do, I think I just lose. I think Fez is the one I want to be KO'd the least. If they KO Ho-Ho, that's best case scenario. Well, not best case scenario, but like out of all the bad things that could happen, that would be the least bad thing that could happen. But yeah, current format, I would say the decks I'm having the most fun with are... Okay, this is really good if I can get Counter Catcher. If they KO Tatsugiri and I top deck Counter Catcher, we're in there. Because then I Counter Catch, I'm up on prizing, and then we just win. If not, tragic. Or double energy boss, that would also be fine. But I discarded one, so my odds aren't very high. Night Stretcher doesn't really do a lot for me. I'm just burning this so I draw more cards with Mew. How do you do live chat on OBS? Change the design. So I just set it up through an OBS extension, like a plugin. Alright, so we Night Stretcher. So we just get an energy here. Actually, I only need one more Slugma. Alright, Counter Catcher's good. Counter Catcher's good. We flip the script. We need one energy. Is there a way to fix this? I guess we did want a Night Stretcher for that energy. Damn. What do we do? There's no other ways to draw. Wait. We could Tatsugiri here. Find a supporter. Not the one we wanted. Hold on. Wait. We can play this out. We can play this out. We Nest Ball here for backup Slugma. Counter Catch. I'm not playing the Town Store. We Iono here into Energy Switch. No! This is bad. Alright, I guess we just pray they don't have boss. I guess I should have just gone for the energy attachment. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the... I don't know. I guess that was... Getting the Tatsu is probably wrong, but I don't know. Because we can't predict that it's going to work out. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have a reasonable expectation that, like, things were going to go the way we want. This sucks so hard. This sucks because we'll be able to tie prizing, but the moment they get a boss, we just lose. Because we won't be able to outpace them anymore. We need it to be up in prizing. Alright, how do we beat this? We bring Mew to the active, it's our free retreater. We get another Slugma. We go... Arven, or we go Adventure for Oh, wait, we're out of Macargo. We need lilies. We need lilies. Yeah, we need to get into lilies. Or not lilies, Lana's Aid, rather. Because we're out of Macargo because we had to dump them earlier. Alright, let's try to draw ourselves some cards here. Get rid of this. Just fail it. Restart for 3. Disgusting. Flip the scripts. We're just getting so cooked. We're not drawing into anything. I'm gonna be pretty happy when rotation hits because I'm sick of seeing people play Dango, Gardevoir, and Charizard. Yeah, a little bit. All right, hold on. If we get Night Stretcher, damn it. I was gonna say we need Night Stretcher energy so we could at least get back into this game, but it's just not happening. We didn't get into the Switch either. Are they just like prized? Is that... No, Switch is in our deck. I guess we're just cooked. Because at this point, there's like nothing we can do. There's no... Like, we had to get a comeback on this turn. Having to discard our Macargos earlier was super rough. And by having to, I think we made kind of an error. Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's no Fez on board. This gives us 2. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just scoop this one. Yeah, because there's no shot we bring that back. All right, so we go 0-2 on that one. Kind of got a little rocked on that one. All right, we're gonna look. We're gonna run that one back though. I feel like I wasn't doing that deck justice. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more game on that one before we switch decks. Is there anything we want to change to it? I think we do want to start going second. I think that's an angle. Oh, there's only one Night Stretcher. Do we keep Max Rod? You can submit a deck by just submitting it in the Discord. So I'll do Discord. You can join the Discord, and then in the Labs channel, you just put your the deck there. Do we need? Wait, wasn't there Lana's Aid in this deck? Oh, that's the other one. There's not even Lana's Aid in this deck. I forgot about that. That was from our Wug Trio game. Alright, I'm gonna make an edit to this really quickly. I'm gonna drop one of these. I'm gonna drop one of these. We're gonna go Aid. And we're gonna go... I guess we don't really want Secret Box. We don't get a lot of off... Actually, Box isn't bad. I think Box is kind of cracked. Hold on. Because it's going to find us all our pieces. Alright, we're in. But yeah, the only thing I ask is that if you're going to leave a list in the Labs channel for me to play, just try to make sure that the rarity is set to like a regular rarity, so I don't have to go in and like change off everyone's gold cards or something. Because then that's just gonna like slow down the stream and everything like that. All right, so we want to be going second. I knocked something off my desk. We're still going first. I honestly wouldn't have minded that hand, but this one's okay. What's the retreat cost on this? 2, so I have an air balloon. It's fine. This hand kind of sucks. We'll be able to evolve, place this, Ultra Ball away, boss, and whatever else we draw. Dear God. We can get ourselves Mew. And just start trying to get ourselves something useful. It's kind of useful for next turn. We can set something up with this. That's not actually horrible. Alright, cool. We have the other air balloon in hand, so... Wait! We might do it! Hold on! Air balloon down. Earthen vessel this away. 2 fire energy. Evolve. Golden flame. Yeah. Draw 3. Mew the goat for the win! Yay! Energy attach. Retreat. More cargo. Let's go! We did it, boys. We made it happen. We can't be stopped. Let's go. Updating the overlay. Alright. We got our dub. We can change decks. Maybe that should be a challenge one day. I'm like stuck on a deck until I can actually win with it, and then I just get sent like horrible like lists. Like they have to be like, I guess like somewhat playable, but I think that would be fun. Alright. I'm seeing... See a Mega Heracross list. Tanglu. Let's try this Charizard one. I'm kind of just grabbing them at random, so I don't have like an order on which I'm playing these. Alright. What the hell does this do? Put 2 fire energies attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Does this do anything? Is this good for something? As also like during your turn, you can have any... I just want Chi-Yu then, right? Because I assume that's what that's for. Is this like a revenge attacker? Alright, what's our... Ooh, Power Glass. Need energy. Alright, so before I make any changes to this, I think I think I want to keep the theme of the deck. And the theme being the fact that it's not supposed to have the regular Charizard EX in it. It's just supposed to be the Mega Charizard. So we're going to keep it that way. But I am putting Chi-Yu in because, like, Chi-Yu's kind of goated. And also is probably going to be the only way I win against, like, Dango or something. I have to respond to this. We're going to be going first. We lost the coin flip. Alright, well... You know, honestly... I'm not sorry to see you. But, Chiyu's not exactly what I'd want in this moment. Enjoy the deck I sent? Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to just be able to respond to item lock. And then I'm gonna have to bring Pidgey out slowly. Is kind of what it's seeming. Because my hand gets me nowhere. So I think this is what I have to do. Alright, Ruthless sent a deck list. Let's see what I'm looking at. And we also got another one here. What's this one? Latios, Teal Mask, Hoot, Noctowl, Lily's Clefairy. Oh, this is the Clefairy list. Okay, maybe we'll check that one out. That sounds fun. Alright, it's our turn. Evolve here. Just place an energy here. I'm gonna retreat. Just bring this in. This is where, like, if I had the Pidgey, getting into Pidgeotto here wouldn't have been terrible. But this is what we're working with. We're just gonna set an item lock. What's this one? Who sent this? I can't see their name. A fun poison one to bring down big mons. Alright, so this is a Spiritomb, Haunter. Ooh. Scolipede. That's kind of fun. I like Scolipede. Oh, okay, this is the same list. I kind of want to try out the Clefairy list. I think that's going to be our direction. I hate that they used a boss for this, but I'm also going to use a superior to get the 1 energy back so I can keep the... Actually, both our hands are horrible. We're just fighting. we are just going for knockouts at this point, I guess. And it's like, if they got it, they got it. And because they have recon directive, they're probably going to get it before me. But this is what must be done. But yeah, so we'll do this for like 2 games. We'll get our dub. And then we'll try the Clefairy list, because that seems interesting. If they retreat and bring in Badoo here, I'm bossing it. And KOing this GP with an energy. Let's go! Wait, that Iono is so good for me. Thank God. Man, imagine if I put that Pidgey on board. Really getting punished for that, huh? Alright, we're gonna be able to get Charizard out, Charizard EX out. Gonna be able to knock out this Badoo. We're not gonna get into Pidgeot though. Pretty disappointing, would have really liked that. Attack! I hate that I have to discard an energy to absolutely obliterate this Badoo. Earthen Vessel. Man, imagine if I got that Pidgey out earlier. That would have went so well for me. On the upside, actually, this is pretty chill. Because I assume they're going to attach for turn, bring in Dragapult. We go Ultra Ball, get rid of 2 cards. Probably the Buddy Poffin and the Pidgeot EX. Right? Grab Oricorio. Then Earthen Vessel away whatever we draw. Unless it's something like super critical. And then we just get rid of like 1 energy. Get ourselves some stuff. Build into this. Ooh, we definitely need duck. We are... Okay, that Iono kind of hurts. Because we had everything we need to KO this Dragapult. And if we KO Dragapult here, we're in such a good spot. Now our hand kind of sucks. Though I guess we can go Buddy Puff and Nest Ball, get ourselves a new setup where, like, we get another Charmander and our Oricorio. Actually, this could be okay. It depends on how this Iono goes. If this Iono goes well, we're chilling. If not, then, you know, not great. Not great. Okay, not a great top deck, but that's okay. Ooh. Do we Nest Ball Fez here, actually? Yeah, I think we Nest Ball Fez. Buddy Poffin for this. Leave a bench spot to be Oricorio. We go Iono. Dig ourselves 5 deeper. Give ourselves a chance here. Alright, now we just need to get into a bunch of energy. Flip the script. No! That's bad. That sucks. Alright, I'm just giving this up. I guess it doesn't matter. This is also at 60. I was going to say, if I bring this up, they just ping this for 60. This is going to die anyway. What is the worst A-spec in your opinion? Probably Scramble Switch. Oh, no. Treasure Tracker. The Future Booster Pod? Oh, that too. Man, there's a lot of really bad ones. Oh, that's true. I guess pulling up Monkey was a bad play too, because if I pull up Monkey, then the energy they have to attach for turn, like, doubles as being useful. As where if I pulled up, like, a Dreepy, and they have to attach for turn, it doesn't do anything. And they had the boss! No! Wait, this is actually so bad for me. Because now they KO my Charmander and my Chi-Yu and take this. They just win the game. That's actually so tragic. Wait, that actually sucks so hard. What? That sucks. That sucks so hard. Alright, well, you got it, champ. Oh yeah, Master Ball. Well, I don't know. Master Ball is not that bad because like Master Ball is bad, but it's like there's times where I could see it being playable. It's kind of just like Master Ball. It would be the generic A-spec if like. I don't know, like, I don't think Master Ball's bad. Like, you'd never use it, because it's just way too weak in comparison to the good options, but it makes sense that it exists as, like, a generic option, the same way, like, Max Belt exists. Also, man, we cannot win a coin flip. What is going on? Alright, we're gonna mulligan here. Get our Pidgey. Let's update the overlay. Nah, there's no way that people are gonna run Master Ball with Nest Ball rotating. They'll just run Pokepad or Pokepad or whatever that thing's called. Alright, we get Badoo. Get rid of Ultra Ball. Get myself 2 energy. I'm just going to throw 1 onto the Pidgey now. Pass. Pokepad can't get EX Pokemon. No, it just gets regular Pokemon. But then you have Ultra Ball for that. Alright, we see Counter Catcher Hilda go down. Yeah, because Pokebag gets any non-rule back. Yo, that Iono kind of sucks, man. I wanted that Lilies in the evolution. Actually? Getting item locked here sucks, but being able to get into Pidgeotto is pretty nice, and then being able to start my own retreat lock isn't horrible. Can't use these, but that's fine. Was kind of hoping boss would be rotated. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd be in a situation where... Oh, dude, I need to get into Psyduck too. Tragic. I was hoping that, like, we would have boss in game, but that it'd be more like situational boss. Like Guzma and things like that. Like, Guzma's fine. Because it kind of functions like escape rope. Badoo on Badoo violence. Alright. We just have to Iono here. Because we can't do anything and we really need our pieces. Yo, you're joking. Alright, we just have to pray they don't get into Dragapult or something. We can't get we can't have boss rotate out until we get Guzma illustration rare. That'd be sick. Escape rope is like a weird item. I don't know if it's healthy to have it come back into the game. But like, I feel like Guzma's fine. Oh, we're so cooked. Alright, at least just don't get Dragapult. Alright, cool. What could we even do to try to bring this game back? We're gonna Ultra Ball for Pidgeot, so that'll be for retreat. This gets us some energy, I guess. Try Emma Hagen's Flareon list. I could do that later. Alright, this is where we have to Lilies and it has to matter. Like, we need a massive Lilies here. It didn't matter at all. This was actually the worst possible fate. This sucks so hard. We just get a bunch of Charmanders and start praying, I guess. Sick. Dude, we cannot get a decent hand. Dust Noir goes Curse Blast onto our Charmander with anything on it. We get a prize card. That's something. Sick, another rare candy. We love those. That's so good for us. How do we win? We have to go... How many energy in our are in our discard? 3? Alright, so we could get... If we top deck into Oricorio, we go Pidgeot for Rare Candy... for Zard. Rare Candy Zard or Oricorio. By playing a different deck. Me and my daughter started playing Pokemon together when Temporal Forces came out. The fact that all these staple cards are rotating is crazy. I'm ready for new meta, honestly. Yeah, rotation's cool. No, not my rare candies. Wait. This could be good. Hold on. We have all the energy ever. Can we please top deck into Zard? Or a supporter? Damn it. Alright, hold on. Wait, we need a Mega. We can't even, like, get all these energies out. We can't use any of this, and this would actually be usable. Like, if we could just load up all the energy and then go Lilies, it would be playable, but we can't. I think again... No, because they just boss us, right? So we have to go Iono and pray. This is truly just an Iono and pray moment. I could Nest Ball for Fez, but that doesn't help me. Because then if I whiff Iono, I just actually am doomed. Wait! It's happening! Wait, there's no Fez. I can Nest Ball for nothing. Never mind, it's not happening. Hold on. We just trap. Don't have an energy. You can submit a deck on the Discord. And then just go into the labs channel. And you can just add it there. The only request is that you put the deck in base rarity. No, they had a way to retreat. I can't live 2 Phantom Dives. I'm cooked. Wait, wasn't I supposed to get an energy off the hourglass? What? Is there a... There's no hope for me. I could just Iono again, I guess. Just get this out. I need energy. Alright. Turbo. Wait, what? Oh, it's your benched fire Pokemon? Oh my god, this is so ass. Are we serious? Oh wait, do they have to be attached to Charizard? Did I just exaggerate how bad that was? I thought they had to be attached. Is it like Chen-Pal where you could just... I mean, it didn't matter. We were going to lose anyway. Oh, alright. So it's among your Pokemon. Alright, never mind. That wouldn't have been as bad. We would have been able to take the KO there. In fairness, we were just going to get KO'd anyway. Because we KO that one and they just bring in the next one and then we just lose. Alright, we're going to run one more. So we lost anyway, but we could have at least taken a prize card. I forgot it works like Chen-Pal, but with fire energy. Just delete that list. No, I mean, unironically, it just needs regular Charizard EX in it to, like, make it good. But I want to keep the spirit. Ghastly Sableye, Mega Gengar, Haunter, Toxel, Toxtricity. Do you want to go first? No. Alright. I think we're going to play the Clefairy list next. That's the one I'm excited for, and then I'll probably play the Scolipede list. What are these hands? Buddy, I wish I could tell you. Why am I up against Dragapult again? Alright. Nest Ball here for Oricorio. Attach Energy, Retreat, Bedulok. You mean you don't want to play United Wings? I do, but I do want to check out that Clefairy list. But we'll definitely get to United Wings. Let me update the overlay. The Iono's only annoying because we lost out on Pidgeot. Or, Pidgeotto, rather. But if I can get Rare Candy Zard here. Alright. Nest Ball, that burns 2 cards. My Lily's odds are 1% better. Damn it. Wait. I was so close to getting what I wanted. I couldn't get Pidgeot or anything. An Ultra Ball's not in there. How's ladder today? Variety or usual meta decks? I think it's been like Dango, and this is my 3rd Pult. Out of like nearly 10 games. We're on 7 games. I think 2 of them haven't been Pult or Dango. We have Psyduck in this deck, right? Have I just not seen it? Alright. They go Jet Headbutt. This is it. We top deck. We top deck our Charizard and just go crazy. Awesome. We love this so much. Alright, we just rip a Lilies and pray, I guess. 8 cards, right? Let's go! 8 cards! Except this doesn't actually get us anything. I could get Pidgeot, but it doesn't actually help me. So I just want to, like, save my rare candy for Charizard, I think. I just want to, like, let this thing die. I am so sad. I could rare candy for Pidgeot EX there, I guess, but, like, Pidgeot EX doesn't get me anywhere. And, like, if they got it, they got it. You know what I mean? Hilda for Energy Evolution. Wait, they're just gonna Dust Noir my whole board and I just lose. Never mind. Tragic. Oh, I kind of forgot about Dust Noir. Do we not have Psyduck? Am I just insane? Because this just goes on to the Charmeleon. Yeah, and then we just straight lose. Never mind. We're so cooked. At that point, I was better off just sacking my Lucario or my Oricorio. Sick, another Lilies. The items in this deck need to be reworked so heavily. The Power Glasses are just actually bad. They didn't even Phantom Dive me. Sick. All these cards are so good. Alright. Alright, I need something just to, like, go in there and die. So, Chiyu, go be a sacrifice. Like, go be a sacrifice. Alright. We need to put you back. And you guys, I guess. I'm literally about to... Quick search. Is there just not one in here, or is it prized? Because if there's not one in here, I'm going to be, like, kind of annoyed, actually. Not at the deck, but, like, at the fact that I somehow didn't notice that. And if I somehow didn't notice that, that's what's going to make me more annoyed at myself. Alright, Chiyu didn't need to really be here as a sacrificial soldier. Because I ended up on Badu being that, but... Alright. This actually... this can be okay. If I don't just lose... God damn it. Just go Hawlucha onto my Charmander. I'm just never making one. Alright. Yeah, we just lose. Unless they can't Phantom Dive. Never mind. Alright, we give up. We just never get into a Charizard. Alright, let's adjust this list. First off, there needs to be a duck. Yeah, the fact that there isn't is crazy. These are bad. These are leaving. Edit. So this is going to be one Zard, one regular Zard EX. These are fine. Next week, finally new set. Yeah. Very exciting. Cut both of those. It's going to be our duck. And then... what do I feel like we were missing? Throw a jet, maybe? It's not horrible. To not lose energy when switching. That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to rework these supporters, but I don't know what else we would play. Do we need 4 rare candy? I don't think we need 3 Earthen Vessel. Rather just go up to a second stretch. I'm down to actually put a Fire Breather. It's unironically not even bad. What is happening to me? It's actually unironically not even a bad call. Do I need 4 Buddy Poffin if I'm already having a... I guess so. What are my Pokemon lineups looking like? I get one more card. It's more just to function like a another switch tool. Because you don't need to attach because you're gonna use Oricorio to like get all your energy, so it kind of just moves stuff around. Blowtorch isn't a bad option. Oh, we're not playing any stadiums in this deck. I feel like I can go Artisan and start to like cut down on Buddy Poffins maybe. But then what does that get me? Oh, we don't play Counter Catcher either? I want at least one, right? Do we want to put Arvins in and go for like a TM Evo route? I'm not actually... I actually don't think that's a bad idea. I'm gonna cut that. What do we do to make room for Arvin TM Evo? Or do we just put 2 Evo in? Do we just put like 3 Evo in and then just like hope to draw them? I don't hate this. Alright, let's try this. If we're on triple Evo with and we get into Lilies, the odds we don't hit one is like not that bad. Alright, no, we don't want to go first. How about Pidgey and Pidgeot instead of a full Evo line? That's true, we could cut Pidgeotto, that gives us one more spot. Oh, dude, imagine if this was just Charmander and Pidgey. We're able to go bang, drop 1, go Lilies after. Oh, that'd be so good. And like we have Mewtwo, not Mewtwo, Charizard EX like regular for later. Yo, from like the best hand ever to like the worst. Like, what are we doing? All right. Well, this does make me feel a little better. Because, like, what am I looking at? Alright, Koraidon EX. Yo, it sucks that they made every Miraidon card so much better than every Koraidon card. Because Koraidon's objectively cooler. Like, all the ancient Pokemon are way cooler than all the future Pokemon. Alright, so we attach here. Bring out you and you. Also, it was really bad that they put Psyduck on the board. We retreat here, just bring in Badoo, start locking, pray. The new Koraidon and Distinguished Heroes, I think, isn't half bad. I don't remember what it does, but I feel like I remember it being terrible. But I don't remember, so maybe you're right. I thought for a moment that was the new Terra Koraidon from the next set. Is that thing playable? Why do I feel like that thing's horrible? I feel like you and Noah are lying to me. To hit Fighting Weakness and Terra Box. I guess it's not bad. Yo, this deck actually, unironically, more than any other, needs, Alright, we go Iono here. This deck needs Tatsugiri. I'm actually gonna cut Pidgeot, like the Pidgeotto for Tatsugiri, because, like, what is going on here? Flip the script. Please give me rare candy. I hate that I'm about to do what I'm about to do, but I think I don't have a choice. It doesn't matter what I pull up because they're gonna evolve if, like, they're gonna retreat anyway. I think I have to just go TM Evo here. Please have Pidgeotto in my deck. All right, at least there's that. At least there's that. At least Pidgeotto's in my deck. Hear me out. Instead of Pidgeot, we run Dunsparce, Straw Engine with Fan Rotom. Okay, I like that you're thinking, but I don't like that idea. I don't know about that one. I think we just lose to Dragapult even harder. Oh, they're just gonna pull up Fez. Wait, no, that's even worse. What? We just cannot get Pidgeot on the board, man. You know, actually, this isn't even that bad. Like, I'm kind of coping, but it's actually not that bad. Because at least I have energy on Charmeleon, and if I can knock this thing out with a Mega Charizard play, we win. I think. Okay. We get Charizard. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Those are just dead cards to us now. How do we hit the most energy possible? Do we... We could Lilies for 8, but we could end up redrawing because we're shuffling. Or do we Iono to go to 6, 9 deeper? Superior than Lilies? I don't want a superior for a single energy. And I don't want to get rid of Boss Iono. I think we go just 6 deeper. 6 deeper, and then we Fez for 9. Oh, fuck me, dude. Seriously? It literally does not matter what we draw off this Fez now. I hate this game so much. What do you mean? Ultra Ball doesn't... What does Ultra Ball get me? I need like 1,000,000 energy. Oh, Ultra Ball does get me Terrazard. True. I didn't even think about that. I forgot we added this thing into the deck. Wait, you're so right. I completely forgot we added this thing into the deck. Oh, wait, we needed one of these to go there. Alright. We're so bad at this game. But it's fine, we bailed ourselves out. How many of these do we need to use? Alright, this is what? 90, 180. Do we need everything? Alright, I don't feel like doing the math. We're just letting it rip. We're just letting it rip. Yo, wait, Terrazard actually made such a difference there. Four was enough. No, 360. I didn't count. I was being very lazy with my math. I'm fine making this turn a turn of just like resetting. I don't have Pidgey available. I don't think there's anything I want to do other than just get Superior out, right? So I can attach here. Go to termination. Pass, right? And the next turn I just attach here and swing into the Mega Lucario, because there's no shot they knock me out, right? How many energy do we run? I think it's 8, right? Can they knock me out here? 260 Power Up Pro. If they have like 3 Power Up Pros, I'm gonna actually be annoyed. Okay. I was gonna say, if they drop 3 Power Up Pros here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Alright, cool. Energy. Sweet. We did it! Let's go! We made it work, boys. We got our dub. Alright. We got our dub. On to finding a new deck. Alright, where was that Lily's deck? Alright, let's try this, because this seems like one that is also probably not gonna work, but one that we can, like, mess with and, like, make something out of. So what exactly is the point? What do we do? We're just looking to have, like, a wide bench, right? Woke Trio is trying hard to make this an undefeated stream. Woke Trio is actually the best performing deck of the stream so far. If the Lily's Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked up against... Alright, so we're just turning Lilies into a one-prizer. That's the plan with this deck, right? And we just trolley, and then we're drawing cards with Teal Mask. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see. We'll try it out first, kind of see, and then we'll move into, like, making edits and stuff like that. I think Jamming Tower being around is, like, going to be a problem. Lily's, Lunala, and Solgaleo should be a thing. That'd be pretty cool. This is where you get paired with a deck with 4 Tool Scrapper? Absolutely. Alright, we're going first, which I didn't really want. Jamming Tower and Tool Scrapper would be a problem. Yeah, I feel like it's jammed. Oh, dear God, what are these hands today? Alright, well, Hoot Hoot, you will probably die, you know, as a fallen soldier. Well, maybe not. We just get Hoot Hoot, right? Or not Hoot Hoot, we just get Squawk and Pray. I'm not attaching for turn. Oh, well. Just give myself a better retreat, I guess. Sweet. We love that. Oh, I forgot I have Latias. I don't even need to do that. I guess I can just energy switch this here. Pass. Tool Scrapper is the best card in the format. I'm surprised it's not 4 of in every deck. Shut up, Noah. The fact that everyone on the ladder is running around with Watchtower in their list is funny. Yeah, it's really good, though. Watchtower is so good. Alright, we can potentially do this. I played one Mega Kang with 49 Tool Scrappers. True. You just break all the rules. The 4 of limit is not able to hold back the power of Tool Scrapper. Team Rocket's Petrol will replace Arven eventually. Yeah, post rotation. I guess that could be how Kang works. Like, Kang would probably have to shift to that. I wonder what else does Mega Kang lose, like, Mega Kang Buffalont? What does that lose in post-rotation? Oh, doesn't it just lose TM Energizer, like, altogether? So it just is a bad deck now. Alright, we Arven for Trolley and a Lily's Pearl. We'll grab this, this, and this. Okay, what is this? What do you mean? It's Lily's Pearl. It's so good. Check out this damage. Yeah. Full Moon Rondo, baby. Let's go. Got a dub faster than Charizard EX. Lily's Pearl evening us up. I think one of the biggest things I want to see post rotation in like in the upcoming formats and stuff like that is like I just want fossil support. I feel like all the fossil cards are like good, but they're so bad because the fact that you have to search them like items. So like you can't nest ball for them or buddy poffin for them or anything like that. So like if they print a buddy poffin style card that gets you fossils, then like that'd be super hype. Like, I'd be cool with that. Wait, this is actually playable now. Gnome. There's a world where we attack here turn 1, right? Because we go attach, we trolley +1. If we can end up on an energy switch. I really wanted to make a Powdon and Tyrantium mill deck. When Perfect Order comes out, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I really like Tyrantrum. I want to make Tyrantrum work pretty well. I'm glad we're getting rid of Guardy. Yeah, that's fair. Guardy's one of those decks, like, I actually am, like, I think it's cool in its, like, deck building and, like, how it has the ability to adapt to the meta and stuff like that. But it has been around for so long that it's kind of does feel like it's overstayed its welcome. Where it's just, like, cool, this card's just been so strong for so long. I'm not, it's my, it's my crutch deck. Feels repetitive. I'm trying to get Hydreigon EX to be viable. The Terra one or the bad one? Alright, we trolley Pearl. We go trolley here. Ooh. I think this is fine, right? Alright, so we attach here. Go Lily's Pearl. Teal Dance. Get another Clefairy, that's not bad. Teal Dance. Get another Hoot Hoot, also not bad. Restart for 2. Nest Ball. I don't think Teal Dance is bad here. Preemptively grabbing Fez also isn't terrible. Also helps thin out. Now let's get into an energy switch. Sick. Touch here. We're short 10, no! Wait, that would have been so good. Why didn't they bench one more Pokemon? The other day I was experimenting with Raging Bolt. Putting a Meganium into the double the grass on Ogre Pond. Yeah, no, it doesn't have that interaction. That's kind of interesting though. All right, we gotta get rid of 3 Pokemon. I guess we got rid of this, and Mew. I don't want to get rid of the Noctowls or the Hoot Hoots. I feel like those are still really good. That's the biggest problem about this deck. Yeah, we're just like damage capped. Because if they don't play anything down, it's like kind of annoying. Gotta lock in on EVs now because of Emma. That's fair. Well, we have boss. We have a way to bump Stadium. We have Noctowl. So honestly, we're kind of good here. They don't KO us, I don't think. I don't actually remember how much Ogerpon does. I've been playing decks that are post-rotation ready. Or post-rotation already. Yeah, there's a couple that can be played like post-rotation that are pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna go this down. Area 0. I don't think it's even bad to just go boss onto Fez here. We just need one more Pokemon. What even is there right now? You can play Lucario. I don't want to Iono them is the problem. I think I just go Iono for a future turn, maybe. Let's get, like, Nest Ball. But yeah, Lucario, Zoro, Grimmsnarl. Because the only thing that changes with Grimmsnarl is that it gets a 70 HP Snow Run, but that 70 HP Snow Run makes all the difference. So yeah, you can play Zoro, Grimmsnarl, Lucario, Garchomp. What else is going to be good? I mean, Dragapult's pretty much going to be the same. So you don't have to worry about that. Bayleaf? If I can boss that, I will. Determination. Have you tried making a Mega Latios deck yet? No, I wasn't really that interested in that deck when it had come out. Mostly because it was just kind of like a donk hit and run deck, and those don't really interest me that much. So I think we'll be fine here because they retreat out, go Ogerpon, KO Clefairy, we give up one prize card. We bring in our Clefairy, we KO. Reset up another Lily's Pearl. And then we just Iono. Both of us to 4. Ooh, or do we pick up Fez? Look for Stadium, maybe? No, I think we have to just go Pearl here, right? We just have to confirm Clefairy. We actually do need Stadium here. That's so annoying. How are we short 10 all the time? That actually does kind of suck. We need a way to, like, boost our damage consistently. Yeah, because now we're just... well... Actually... Hey, what's up, Header? Alright, so wait, hold on. We get Noctowl here. We use Noctowl. Noctowl gets us Stadium... Stretcher. Then we go... Stadium to open the board. Stretcher gets us Fez. Place Fez. Draw 1. Draw another. Wondrous Patch. So our next Clefairy's all the way powered up. We flip the scripts. Alright. Now we're strong enough to get the KO. Alright, so we go to 2. And then we really just look for boss, I think. right? Like, we just look for boss onto Fez. But we need a way to consistently bump our damage. That's the biggest issue. We're just not doing enough. The question is, how would we do that? We could go max belt. But then we don't have trolley. We could go vitality band, but that feels horrible because then also we're not using pearl. I don't know what we'd want to play. Yeah, we could go black belt's training. Because we could search it out with Noctowl, so I guess just running a 1 copy of black belts isn't horrible. Because that also pushes us over the edge, because what is it with a full... What are we with a full board? It plays trolley. Because trolley just gets the board filled. I'm trying to think. What else would I... How much do we do? So this is what? It's 20 plus, so then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 240, 260, 280, or 180. So it's 180 with a full board. So 2, 10. How much do... So our max damage with a black belt's, assuming they don't have area 0 up. Yeah, so it's 220 if we're both full bench. But I'm saying, like, with black belts up, it's so annoying. They're just not playing Pokemon down, so then I don't do enough damage. It's fine. I'll just throw this one down. Alright, let's see. 240 if they have 3. It's just like not enough. The question is, yes, 320 doesn't even knock out Charizard EX with the black belts. And we can't play a different stadium. Like, we can't go Gravity Mountain either. We did win, though. We did actually get both our dubs. Yeah, but I feel like they're not going to fill their whole bench. Like, if they know what they're doing, they're not going to fill their whole bench. We could cut a pearl for a black belt situationally. Do we go up on our Noctowl count too? So we probably don't need... I feel like I like energy switch more than... I like energy switch more than Wondrous Patch, right? Yeah, we remove the patch. Take away 1 pearl, black belts. Is there another tool card we'd prefer? Bravery Charm lets us survive, but it doesn't matter. No to poison. Defiance Band could be okay. Vitality Band doesn't matter. It doesn't really seem like there's another tool card we'd want. Black belt training. I'm trying to think of like what else could boost our damage. Because premium power doesn't work for us. I guess into Charizard EX, we just have to be going Teal Mask, right? Like that becomes the route. What other Pokemon would we want? Do we want a second Squawk? We definitely want 4 Energy Switch. I guess Patch isn't horrible, though, because we could always patch to Mew as well. We've 1 card. Alright, for now, I'm going to just throw in Gear. If we're playing Trolley, I don't think we need this many balls, though, right? Yeah, I don't hate Patch. Let's leave it in for now and see. Because you could, like I said, you could always just put it to Mew. Alright. Let's leave it like this and see how this goes. We'll do 1 more game on this and then we'll switch decks. We'll probably do, like, I don't know, for a couple more games. And then we'll end stream for today. Alright, I think this'll work a little bit better. The problem is that, like, we just straight up lose the Dango matchup. There's 0 hope for that one. What deck are we playing right now? It's a Lily's Clefairy build with Trolley and Lily's Pearl. Except there's no Trolley to be found in this hand, nor a way to get to it. Oh, I guess we do. Do we want the higher... Do we want the higher nest ball count so we can get into Squawk easier? Alright, well... Worse things have happened. I need post-rotation to happen. Arvin and Iona need to go. I don't think they're that bad. Also, we say we want Iono gone until we have a format with no hand disruption, and then you just get bossed for game infinitely more. And that feels horrible. Pokemon with no hand disruption in it is kind of like a weird line that I don't want to deal with. Harlequin moment. Yo. No, let's do a buyout of all the illustration Harlequin. Alright, we need to be chasing down these Auroras because we just straight lose if we don't. Because we never punch over it. Yeah, but like Xerosic doesn't really count because it's a very different. It's not like true hand disruption, because what ends up happening then is like they just go. It's not true hand disruption because Xerosic, like let's say your opponent adds boss to hand, right? And it's like that doesn't really matter. Do we want Mew here? No, we can always get it later. Where's my other... Oh, never mind. Double Al's prize, so I guess we do want Mew. Cool, thanks. Alright, we'll get rid of the nest ball. And yeah, so it's like if they add boss to hand, it's like you can do Zerosic, but it doesn't matter. Hey, there's our Noctowl. It's kind of cool. Alright, we take the knockout onto the Zorora, and we're just going to have to chase these down until we're low enough on prize cards so that we can just, like, boss their Fez into bossing something else every turn, because otherwise we just straight lose. Dust plus Countercatcher is so gross. True. Yeah, I'm never coin flipping for 3 to 7 cards, because I'm going to get tails every time. Wait, Jonas, what? Can we... Wait. Can we lose 2 times in a row for 7? Oh. Or should I just leave? If we lose 2 in a row, then it is what it is, but I won't do it on purpose. I'm hoping that we get a trainer card for disruption that helps percent. Also, Countercatcher rotating is not good for single prize and build decks. That's fair. Wait, they have... That's so disgusting. Alright, we're bossing the Dwebble. No. Absolutely not. Don't you dare. Get that out of here. We might be able to do it, boys. We might be able to beat Zoroark. There's enough prizes on board that even if they make the thing, we'll be able to KO it. No, I didn't see that, but that's fun. Alright, just concede so we can move on. Alright, what are we going to play next? Code breaking? Buddy, I'm going to let you know right now. You see this Hoot-Hoot? This Hoot-Hoot is about to become boss, and this Dwebble is about to become dead. I need Terra Hydreigon EX to be good against Ogerpon Mega Venusaur. Hate to tell you this, champ, but it won't be. Really? I feel like control... I feel like post-rotation control's always good for a little bit. Oh wait, don't we only play 2 boss? Did we just lose? Because if we only play 2 boss, I think we just lose here, right? Because I KO this. And then if they make it again, I have no way to get around it. I guess I just have to Mew it then. Yeah, I guess we just go Mew into it then, if that happens. But I think we just have to hope they don't have a way to make another one. But for now, we just beat this Dwebble into the ground. Leave the poor Dwebble alone? Never. Didn't they just buff a card, more retreat lock Pokemon? No, yeah, there's a lot more retreat locking too. I mean, that's true. with Pidgeotty X leaving, that it is gonna hurt a lot of decks. Lily's determination. How could you? Alright, if you fill up your bench all the way and I fill up my bench all the way, I'll be able to KO you. But I also can't boss you, so. Retreat lock doesn't mean anything when they slap down at Latios. No, I mean, they can't, if they can't retreat the Pokemon, it does, right? Oh wait, this is weak to grass, hold on. Can we go Ogerpon here? Do we KO with Ogerpon here? We go Noctowl for this and this. How many grass energy do we have? 3? Perfect. Wait, I'm tripping. Are you? Alright, we get grass energies here. Teal Dance. Teal Dance. Then we retreat with the grass. Bring this in. And then we Night Stretcher to pick up the one we just put down. Reattach. Now we swing. KO the Zoroark. And now we're ready and prepared. Yeah, Latios. So yeah, if you use a retreat lock like Maractus or Yveltal, they're not allowed to retreat. It doesn't matter that the retreat is free. Hey, we did it. All right, what are we playing next? Let's go to the Discord and grab a random deck. Let's scroll to the bottom. Dragonite bypass retreat lock? Yes. What is this one? Where's here, we'll try this one. I want to try the Scolipede list. All right, so what are we working with here? What is this? Why is this good? This takes them down to 10, but don't we just want them poisoned? Does this ever... I guess this is in case we don't have them poisoned. Three Arven. Candy. Okay, that makes sense. Buddy Puffin gets us that, okay. Seaguards, I'm cutting one of these for this. I think I'm just cutting these. For +1 boss, 1 Iono. I kind of want to make this 2. Artisan's not bad. Probably just put this to 2. Alright. Let's rock. Let's get it. But yeah, I'm probably going to do like 2 or so games with this and then probably sign off for the night. Unless there's like a deck that pops up that I really, really want to play. Oh, I forgot to change decks. Alright, this one doesn't count. Alright, enjoy your free dub. Alright, set active. Let it rock. What's the highest number you've seen in Arceus League? I don't know. I was like high 16s before. I know that Ginge TCG was like, I think maybe in the 17-ish range. I'm not really sure. Do you want to go first? Probably not. Do we have a squawk? I don't remember. I don't know if we have donk potential or not. Because we don't have Petron, right? I immediately don't remember. Let's see. Dear God. Well, I can't squawk this hand away even if I wanted to. Are stadiums even viable now? Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I think stadiums are still good. Let's go! We got the dub. That's hilarious. If only they knew how bad our hand was. This is why you never auto-concede. Alright, let's see. Can we actually get a game started? I guess we could try to build the deck to have a donk component. Like, I guess that wouldn't be horrible to just, like, add in Petch. Dude, these hands are horrible. At least we get to mulligan this one. I guess the biggest thing I would say is, do we need Mega Gengar? I think that's the biggest part of this deck that I'm like sitting here questioning. Because can't we do exactly what we want to do and just, we're only giving up 1 prize anyway? Like, can't we just play a whole 1 prize board? So then it doesn't really matter. Or like, I get we're playing a 2 prize board. Or I get we're playing a prize board right now. If we get the Mega Gengar out. But I'm wondering what we could do with that space. Is there a 70 HP Venipod? So then I can, like, cut down on the nest balls? Would that be possible? I feel like we also want to turn 1 play. Like, I think that's the biggest issue that we have here is, like, we don't have TM Evo or anything. I wish we can see and save replay games. It'd be nice to see what the opponent's deck was as well. Yeah, I wish that there was to be able to see your opponent's deck list, like, post-game. I don't think I even need the Brubonnet right now. I think I just want to get out my evolutions. Since it's a year of the Badoo, could you add a Badoo? Honestly, I wouldn't even hate that. Just because, like, again, this deck needs something to do on my first turn. Sick. What a turn. Just 4 energy. Yeah, it's like not having TM Evo feels kind of bad. I feel like if I'm playing a bunch of Arven, I should probably have TM Evo. Actually, yeah, wait, why are we playing... Are we serious? That sucks. I don't actually want to do that. I guess this. Maybe I should have just kept the lilies. I don't even know. Do we have a way to get those energies back? What even... Our ace spec is Neo upper? I don't even think we need to go the donk route, but if we're going to be playing the Arvins, we definitely want to be going TM Evo, right? Because that helps us get into all our pieces faster. Because now we're, like, sitting here doing this. And we don't have, like, an active we want either. I think that's part of our, like, issue. How many energy do I have in my deck? Do I just need to start super rotting? No, I have a decent amount. I think we just poison and just put up the Venipede. And I'll just like let this get knocked out eventually. Because this doesn't really do any... I guess we could Poison Ring, stop it from retreating, but I don't think it really does anything for us. The problem is Spite Ops is gonna like punch us into the ground. Mimikyu doesn't really matter. We're gonna need Mega Gengar. Well, wait, alright. The fact that they put a second Mewtwo EX makes this actually playable. But like I need them to knock this out. Like if they don't knock this out, we just gotta sit here. Alright, thank God. It's actually such a bad play for them to KO me here. This is a play where you just never take the KO. Because now I get to Fez. And if I Fez into Scolipede, I take 2 prizes and you just lose. But if you do nothing, you just get to sit until you get boss. And you get your board powered up as I sit here and top deck pass. Yeah, so that's a huge mistake. Like, there's no reason to KO me there. 1 prize card does not outvalue all the rest of this. Alright, so we Fez for 3. None of these are good. Pokegear. We draw a ton of supporters, all of these bad. I guess we just Iono. See if we hit Scolipede. Hey, sick. Definitely want another one, though. Give me that. We'll go Toxic Powder. Retreat. Bring this in. Dastardly Jab. Wait. Oh, they have Articuno. Wait, we literally cannot win. I forgot what this thing even did. Oh, that sucks so hard. I forgot about that thing. What do we do? Wait. We need rare candy. Wait, we literally just lose. Wait. No. We're okay. We make Mega Gengar. KO this, take 2. Even prizing, I think. right? Let's flip the scripts. Okay. We make this. Does Neo upper... I'm going to have to move the Neo upper off. So I need a second Ghastly ready. I think I can just keep looping Mega Gengar attacks, right? Is that going to be my play? Or do I have to boss the Articuno here? Does bossing the Articuno get me anywhere though? Because then don't they just replace it? I think I just have to KO an Iono here, right? And then just look to be able to set up another Rare Candy Gengar and then just keep passing the energies back and forth. Wait, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I can go Secret Arts. Alright, so we take the KO here. We pass this. I think just back here? Yeah, because we have a second Mega Gengar, right? So then we're just looking for Rare Candy. We have Arven for Rare Candy. Evolve. Do we have another... Do we have a second Air Balloon? If we have a second Air Balloon, we win. We just completely pivot the deck to the Mega Gengar. Alright, they need to stop playing Mewtwo's down. That's actually so bad. Ariana gets them a bunch of cards. They don't have a Team Rocket's energy, they just lose, though. Okay, cool. They switch. Interesting. I don't think that's very good. It's a bare minimum. I'd retreat back into Venipod again. Alright, let's Arven. Okay, sick. We actually just don't have what we need. Well, I guess it's not entirely true. Ultra Ball away this, and I think this at this point. I just make my other Gengar. Just attach an energy here, pass. Because they can't KO me. And then I just KO them, switch. I guess the biggest problem is that I don't have another Air Balloon. So how do I move this from the active? I already super routed energies back into my deck. The fact that I had to discard so many makes Janine's terrible. Do I have a second Super Rod? I didn't see one. If I have a second Super Rod, then we're chilling, because I just Janine's over and over. I do also have to find a boss's orders. I think I have 2 of those, right? I used 1. Oh, I didn't use any. Alright, sweet, 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 sweet. Alright, both Mewtwo's are just gonna get boss KO'd. Our Mega Gengar only gives up... Ooh, it has to get KO'd by an EX in order for its ability to trigger. So... that actually doesn't apply to the Spite Ops here. So when they 2-hit me, I do just lose, so I guess I kind of have to KO this thing here. Does it move all? Oh, it's only move N energy. Wait, so that's actually good. I can just KO this, I think. I move one off. Put that here. Okay, wait, yeah. That's gonna be the play. That's gonna be the play. I got an idea. Yes, super rod. Let's go. Alright, if they KO me here with Mewtwo, they go down to 3. I bring in my Mega Gengar, and then I get 2 attacks off because I can move the dark energies. And then we just Lilies on the next turn to look for boss, so that way we have it in hand for when we KO the Mewtwo EX on the bench. Alright, so other huge annoying mistake that they're making, and it's kind of pissing me off, is that they're not bringing Mimikyu in to the active. Mimikyu is your free retreater, so like if your plan doesn't work, your Mewtwo isn't just stuck here. Alright. Well, this is not the best put together deck. We'll just phrase it like that. Earthen Vessel for our final energy. Attach. Swing. Move an energy. Take 2 prizes, and then we just pretty much KO whatever comes in. Because we have Lana's Aid for next turn to just grab our last energy. And if they KO us, they KO us. We just bring in our other one. So that's going to be game. Kind of an awkward one, but is what it is. Chingling. It's actually funny. This Chingling won me my pre-release for Destined Rivals. Because I put it in my deck as just to have like an extra random free retreater, and it ended up working in a way where I was able to discard my opponent's hand just over and over and over again, and just like kept them stuck all game. Yo, the Jet Energy win. Okay, Jet Energy was funny there, but unironically, I think that I would just prefer a second air balloon. Let's go. Alright, we'll probably do one more, and then I'm gonna get off, because I'm pretty tired and want to go eat. Is there anything we want to change with this deck beforehand? Probably 7 energy. I do kind of just want this to be another air balloon. I kind of hate getting this stuck. Artisan can go away. Playing 2 Super Rods, so I don't think I need Lana's Aid. I'll put this back up, and then I think what I want to do is I'm just going to cut 1 Dark Energy here, and then we're going to go double Evo. Because we just want something to do going second. And if we're already playing Arbenz anyway, and we don't have Donk potential, it means that our booster capsule just isn't as needed. Like, it's not as much of a priority. So I think we're fine just like chilling on that for a little bit. I like this Gnome coin. No, I still like that. I still like Neo Upper because we do still want to just be able, like, in scenarios, like, just be able to get our Scolipede going and not have to worry as much about it. Just because our energy can be, like, slow. Alright, well, we ironically might get donked, and if that happens, then... if that happens, then, I mean, I guess we earned it. Oh, never mind. We're probably fine, maybe. If we get donked, then that's just symbolic. Okay. One attached. Go here. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine going to termination here. Okay, that didn't really work out the way I wanted. It's not exactly how I wanted that to go. I wasn't really hoping to draw into a lot of what I already, you know, kind of had, but it's fine. I guess I could have gone Arven there to just get, like, Nest Ball, but I was kind of hoping I would hit a couple more basics. Not double rare candy, double capsule, double energy. But I didn't hit double energy. I had Earthen Vessel, but still. Alright, we've seen Arven from them. Since we're running Neo Upper, does Hilda work for us? Probably not, right? Like, it would work, but, like, I don't think it'd be good. Because just find us... What does it get us? I guess it gets us, like, Gengar in some scenarios. It gets us Gengar Jet Energy. Actually, maybe that's not horrible, because we attack with Gengar, that puts an energy into the... onto the Scolipede, and then we Jet Energy the Scolipede to the active. That's not horrible, I guess. Alright, we need to be able to do something, though. Because we are just gonna lose. Like, we're just gonna get donked here. Or not donked, but, like... we're just gonna get out-poisoned. That's... okay, wait, I like this. Because this gives us something to do on our first turn. Where we could do, like, Petch, apply the poison. That's actually not bad. Actually, the trolley into... okay, wait. This is good. This is good. Yeah, no, we definitely just rare candy attack into this. Oh, God bless me. Oh, wrong one. Alright, cool. Get an Arven. We Nest Ball Air Balloon. Not gonna lie, I kind of hate this. But, like, I guess it is what it is. They get KO'd in between turns. Taking 6 damage there was kind of nuts. We have Ultra Ball to guarantee Scolipede, but we have no energy. So we kind of have to Ultra Ball. I guess we're just going to, like, give up Brute Bonnet. If they just bring Pet Strip back in, we just get KO'd, I guess. Which feels really bad. I actually don't know if there's a way for us to win this. I guess this is just another game where we, like, need Gengar or we just lose. Right? Because we just need Gengar to start attacking into, like, the 2-prizers, or otherwise we just can't do anything. We can't Fez here either. Oh, dude. I think we just need to put this here and hope. Not enough hope. Yeah, I think we just lose. Because we don't have an energy here either. Yeah, I think that one's it. Because they just KO us here, and then we have literally nothing we can do. Alright. Well, we ended on 7-6, so we were close, Jonas. Alright, yep. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'm going to go eat some food. Thanks for popping into the random stream highlights. We're definitely the Wug Trio for sure. Shout out Wug Trio. I think there's a lot we could actually do with this. This is one that I might want to come back to and explore more with time. This one's interesting, but we definitely need to solve. This one definitely needs some work that we would have to list build a lot. We'd have to do some editing. This one's the one I'm most like interested in fixing and like kind of seeing what we can do with it. I'm gonna actually, you know what? We're playing one more. The more that I look at it, I'm like, the more I kind of want to play this deck. So we're gonna do one more with this. This is the one that I'm like most like probably while I'm offline, like maybe look into like fixing and doing something with. Alright, we gotta wait, see if we can mulligan here. We'll see what we get off our mulligan. Charmander Energy Lilies isn't terrible. Oh wait, are we going first? If we're going first, we're boned. Okay, we're not going first. We are up against Terrazard. That's a little scary. A little scary, but we can make it work. Okay, I don't love that. Don't love that. Water Pond off rip like that is not ideal. Not ideal at all. We might just be cooked. Fire energy down. I think we just have to go Iono here. I would prefer a Lilies, but I don't think that's an option right now. Because we have to get the Noctowl out of hand. They might have another one, but... Oh, that was horrible. That was maybe worst case scenario. Maybe we should have just Lilies anyway. Do we have to put a Shaman in this list too? I feel like if we have to put... Alright, yeah, we're cooked. They just get Noctowl, they Wellspring us, and we just lose. Alright, well... Do we need to add Shaman into this list too? Because that feels really bad. Where would we even fit a Shaman? I don't want to cut another energy. Alright, never mind. We're gonna solve this. We're gonna solve this another time. All right. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get food. I will see you guys later. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like the stream, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you guys all in the next time I upload or stream, which will probably be Friday. I stream almost every Friday. But yeah, thanks for checking it out, guys. Feel free to hang out in the Discord, things like that, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.